Okay, so now that we have our box, I'm going to erase some of these drafting lines so we can start working on the right side of the drawing. You see we have the box for that, the left side. That's this box. Now we're going to find that corner. That's that corner right there. You see it? There's a little window right there. We're going to draw that window now. The floor and the ceiling of that space, they're all going to be connected to that vanishing point. I'm going to draft a line. I'm going to bring a drafting line down from that window, and you can see those 2 points right there. That's the window right there. That is that window. So you have these vanishing point lines, and then you connect them with the vertical lines that are just projected. Now we're going to do this wall. And again, because it's going the other way, it's connecting to the vanishing point on the left side. Walls that face, in this case, south are connected to the vanishing point on the left, and walls that face west are connected to the vanishing point on the right. And because so that wall will be it'll be getting larger as it comes closer to you, and there is a window. So I'm connecting that line down. I'm also going to connect the edge, the corner. That'll also show me where that window is. And again, this line is connecting to that vanishing point. And then you have the wall, and there's the window. And it's going out, getting bigger as it getting closer to you. The closer that it gets to you, the bigger it should be getting. And at that corner, it starts vanishing away again. Here's our window. There's the wall, and there's the other window. This point is that point right there on the plan. Remember that only the line in the middle where your station point is to scale. Okay, nothing else, everything else you need to project. So now we're going to connect all of this back. This is going to give us our big window wall on the south side. We project back to the vanishing point. See that? And you're starting to take the shape of the building on the right side. There's window mullions all along that window wall. We're going to line them up and project down, just with drafting lines. Project down, project down, project down. And now we're going to darken up where those mullions are. A little darker, a little darker, a little darker. And we'll darken off the top and the bottom. Parking. Audi. See, these are the windows here. And you have the shape of the building on the right. The building on the left and the building on the right. And I think you recognize this from your obliques. You kind of know the view we're looking at now. Remember that this is the only point that is to scale, and everything else is fading away to the vanishing points. So now I'm going to take my third floor. I'm going to put it in. Same angle, 45-degree angle to your parallel bar, but I'm going to line up the points. Just like we did with the obliques. We're going to line up the points. Okay? And it's at 45. We'll adjust it here. And it's all lined up. This point is the bottom of the third floor. And then we know by scaling that the third floor is 15 feet high. So from the bottom of the third floor, which is on top of the second floor, we're going to go up 15 feet high. And then we'll connect our vanishing points again. And again, don't worry about being a little rough. You're going to trace over this in the end. There's beauty in drafting lines and showing your work. So that part continues up. And you can start to see that now we see the two-story volume starting to take shape. It's important that your picture plane is the same on both. I'm going to project down because we have windows. So I'm going to do these windows right here. See these windows on the second floor? They're about 4 feet up or 5 feet, no, 4 feet up from the bottom of the floor. So we scale it 4 feet, take that point, connect it to your vanishing point, draw a drafting line. That's the bottom of the windows. And where they intersect the drafting lines down from the window, that will show the bottom of the window. Measuring that these windows are 2 feet down from the top of the third floor. Now I see where the top of the windows are. By scaling, we can see that they're 2 feet down. And now one can darken up the lines and you can see the windows. They look the same, they have the same mullion system. So we can just use what we have down below and project up to show the mullions. I'm also going to draw the mullion that goes the horizontal mullion. I mean, I know it's 2 feet down. So I project from the vanishing point. Then I come down and I show my mullions, and there you have those two windows. I'll darken things up so it's clear. Now, this point, remember we're drawing these boxes, so this point, connect with the drafting line, is going to be right there. I already have my vanishing point line, so all I got to do is go from one to the other, and I know the height of that wall. And then you connect, and you can see that you get the rectangle. Once I have that point, I can project over to see where this other rectangle starts here on the right. So where I can take that same line, I project that over, and I'm trying to line up this corner over here. So I'm going to take that corner, I'm going to project down. Okay. And I know that if I go to my vanishing point, I know that the bottom of the deck is lined up with